So good evening, good evening. We are back again. Another one, another saga, another Vinicius Jr. story. And we also have a problem as well. If anyone can help out, that'd be great. Because, see, look, now it's saying you can do it. All right, we'll sort this out afterwards. Basically, I want to get the 4 pre-season games. And Leon's logged in with membership details. But then it's saying I can only get 3 games instead of 4. And then it's saying that there's no available tickets for pay-per-view. I have no idea. Anyway, if anyone in the chat can figure it out. Arsenal website's been playing up for about a week anyway. Matty might be joining, by the way. I think he is joining. Spoke to him on the phone earlier. So I think Matty's going to join. But yeah, let's up to everyone locked in. Run these likes up real quick. And everyone's going to go, yeah, but Lee, the source is the Daily Mail. Oh, really? If the source said Galatasaray looking to buy Gabriel Martinelli for 135 million quid, would you believe it? It's what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. So anyway, we are going to go through this article and we're going to dissect it expeditiously because that's how we roll on this channel. And if Matty joins, Matty joins. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, this Arsenal website is saying pre-season bundle, early bird, Spain and Andorra only. You get Betis, Dortmund and Como. So where's the Girona game gone? Make that make sense. I have no idea, guys, because I want to watch all of them. Right. You can't watch the Arsenal Girona game through the official app. Local TV rights. Hey, is it on DAZN España? So why can't I get the Girona game? I swear down, they make everything such hard work to watch football these days. No, it's not on DAZN España. Costa Brava Trophy match. It's on Amazon Prime. That's why I can't watch it. It's on Amazon Prime.
I can't watch it online.
I ain't got a VPN.
It's still not work.
Nah. Needs to have a VPN.
You can't log in from...
No, I can log in, but it won't let me watch it. Because it'll say that I'm in Spain.
Yeah, but my Amazon Prime works in Spain.
It's long, isn't it? They do this deliberately. I swear, they do this deliberately. Bear with me, guys. Let me just get the chat sorted. Amstrad keyboard. You can't watch the match on the UK Amazon account while I live in Spain on Spanish Wi-Fi.
Ridiculous.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's got a VPN.
Mad, isn't it? Norgard VPN. Big up Rashid, brother. Bless up, my bro. How much do you have to pay for the 4 friendlies? £9.99. £9.99, bro. But obviously, I'm only getting 3 for £9.99. Cheers. Good, going well, innit? Where's the source for this? Trust me, bro.
Right, baby.
That's what it is. Typewriter keyboard. Yeah, man. I'm keeping it forever just to wind everyone up. I did have a deal with Norgard VPN. And I cancelled it. Maybe I could sign up again. How much is Norgard VPN? Norgard. Big up Mark, brother. It's going well, isn't it, mate? It's going well, isn't it? You gotta keep all this coated. Come on. Big up Drizzy, brother. Right, so if you pay for 2 years up front, it's $3.39 a month. Well, it's not. You've paid the whole fucking lot up front. 1 month cancellation just for the VIP, just for the VPN is €12.99. Fucking robbing bastards. They're taking a wholesale piss. In fact, I might actually be able to get that with. Can I get that with Revolut? Big up Vlad, brother. Shirkshaft's good, is it? You can absolutely pay for Norgard VPN using Revolut. See, that's why I was just doing this live, because otherwise I would have sat it for ages. Sorry, Matty sat there for ages as well. Let me add Matty in there. 1 second, Matty. Let me add Matty in. No, Matt Star. Matty's back. Fucking add him in. There we go. Straight in to there. Bosh. Boom. What are you saying, man? You good?
I can't see nothing, man.
Oh, sorry. That'll probably be my fault.
I can hear, but I can't see.
That'll be my fault. 1 second.
Hey, man, we working out the kinks, man. We back.
Yeah, I've not used this for ages. There we go. You should be able to see me.
There we go, brother. Now I can see you.
How are you, man? How's your summer going, bro?
It's good, man. Good, man. But it's about to go for a turn for the worse because Arsenal about to start back. So that means blood pressure is about to start going up, man.
Don't worry, man. Yeah, Vini Jr. is going on strike, mate. So we're good. We've got Vini Jr. on route. He's apparently going on strike, according to the Daily Mail.
Okay.
Yeah. Vinicius will not return to Real Madrid training this week as doubts over his future rumble on. Yeah, but Brazil winger was knocked out of the World Cup, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and the club are not expecting him to return before the end of the month. He's supposed to be back on the 31st, apparently. The player is staying away while his representatives try to revive talks over an extension to his contract that runs out at the end of this season. Madrid's position is that the player's future is in his own hands. If he lowers demands to be joint top earner with Kylian Mbappe, who's on €600,000 a week, by the way. So it then continues. The move seen as an illustration of intention not to fold to the player's will. Real Madrid moved closer yesterday to making a €100 million capture of Yan Diamonde. And it just waffles on. 26-year-old has the same representatives as Diamonde and Gabriel Martinelli as well, by the way. His agent's the same. It's also on Arsenal's radar, blah, 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 blah. It's just a whole load of nonsense. But apparently he's going on strike, mate. He's choosing to stay away. And he's due back in 4 days. Apparently he's in Jamaica.
So you're going on strike, huh? So you're going on strike?
Well, that's what they're saying. They're saying
Is he bowling? Is he bowling? I mean, well, that's on the strike. I mean, let's keep it real, man. I talked to Brother Kenny there for about a good hour. We talked about this, man. I believe it if I see it. I believe it when I see it. When I see the shirt being lifted up, let's do anything that happens this summer. Shirts need to be lifted and bodies need to be moved. It's in the discussion. Until you see people leave this football club, until you actually see, I'm talking the Havertzes of the world, Matt Wakey's, Odegaard, the people who we know that need to be leaving. When you see them starting to leave, then you say, oh, maybe we can ready to do a little something. If you don't see that, you better get ready for Havertz to start this upcoming year.
Oof.
You better be getting ready. You better be getting your mind right. This season's going to be a lot tougher than last season. I don't care anything. I've been hearing everybody this summer talk about new managers. Oh, man, they got this new manager. They got to get adjusted. Man, these managers have been in the Premier League for years. They know what's over here. Chelsea still Chelsea. They're going to spend money.
Well, they're about to sign Danny Welbeck.
I mean,
I did tell everyone he's better than Salah, mate. I did tell them.
They're going to sign and throw away money too. And then you look at Liverpool. Ariola's going to get them back on track. I mean, it would be nice. Don't get me wrong. If we could get Vinicius, if there was a route to get him, that would be nice. But I have more questions about some of the deadwood that's still at this football club. We are going into the season 3.5 weeks away for the season get ready to get started. And we are still talking about Martinelli, Havertz. I catch myself. I'm about to say Hazard. I wish we was saying Hazard.
We might be having a Hazard this season, mate.
Havertz, Odegaard, Matt Wakey, and so on.
Ben White.
Yeah, Ben White, but he's they'd already said he's pretty much staying another year.
This is the thing, though. Look at the players we got injured: Saliba, Timber, Saka's not. He can't play back-to-back games at the minute. Declan's blowing on fumes.
Yeah, soccer.
These are 4 of our starters week in, week out. That are 4 of our best players, if not the 4 best players.
That's the scenario I put out to Kenny earlier. I said, so let's say in a perfect world we sign Guimaraes, we sign Vinicius, and we sign Johnny B. Bad, whoever we bring in with it. And then so you bring in you bring them in. And then all of the players that we already got with these injury issues all go down. Guess what? You're still back at square one. We might as well just put this season in the hole and just, let's just go ahead and load up for next summer. Because these players are going to have to go anyway. That's where I'm at with it. They're going to have to leave after this year anyway.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of, do you want to go get one player this year and put your hopes and everything on one player this year? Or do you want to just go ahead and get these guys out of here over the summer? Now, in the perfect world, I would love to say, let's go get all of them out today. But clearly, we're 3.5 weeks away from the season starting. So that's not going to happen. But let this be a lesson going forward. I want people to understand this. Anybody that watches this on a replay, anybody that's watching live, let this be a lesson when it comes to dealing with signing players to crazy contracts. 250,000. 100,000 pounds for Reece Nielsen, because when you want to go do the business that you need to do, you're tied up in the stupidity. Matt Wakey, we've been better off just keeping Ethan and not even signing Matt Wakey last year. You still would have got the same result that we got this past season. See, that was wasted money. That was money that was wasted. We wasted way too much money on bad Arteta signings. And not getting rid of players when we need to get rid of them. People. I know people have been upset with Berta, but I'm gonna paint the same picture I painted to Kenny. Before, everybody was on their head about Trossard leaving. When we got them, I think it was March or April. Trossard had not scored a goal since December.
Facts.
He got up to scoring. He finished the season strong. He had a good World Cup. What did Berta do? Sell him. Get what you can get for him now. Out of here. Don't bring him back talking about let's see what he can do. No, we've seen enough of it. Same thing with Jesus. If the brother just put Jesus, the same thing. He scored 2-3 goals, needs to be out of here. Needs to be gone.
Yeah.
Needs to be gone. Havertz, World Cup performance, 8 needs to be gone. So Odegaard, go. Out. These people need to go. These guys have got to go, Lee. I've been saying this for 2 years. They've won the title. Cool, great. Everybody's happy. It's a new season. Thanks for your contributions. It's time to move on. This is why we're not able to go get the players we need, because this club they hold on to these players too long. They hold on to them. And then we get a bag of peanuts and a couple of shekels. That's what we get. That's what we get for these players.
And then you see Chelsea selling players for 50 million that barely touch pitch.
This is what I'm saying, Lee. They sell players. The guy can play. Andre Santos got that just as quick as he got there. He's out the door. He's gone.
Yeah.
They don't play. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Out of here. Needs to be moved on. Needs to be moving on. And these talking heads, they get on Twitter. Oh, the players, they're exploring. They're looking into. They're listening. They're thinking about.
Considering.
How the hell do you consider a bid before you put it? We're supposed to be putting the bid. Well, how do you know? Wait a minute now. So now we're doing tweets for the bid that's supposed to be coming.
Shiver me timbers. Guess what? They've now all told the clubs that we're about to bid this amount of money.
Yeah,
it's a load of rubbish, mate.
Yeah, it's a bunch of hogwash. It's these guys are keeping their electricity bill, keeping the lights on at night. That's what they're doing. This is all they're doing. Nobody knows anything. Nobody knows a damn thing.
The only people that know about these transfers are the players themselves, their friends, family, agents, and the clubs. That's it.
Lee, I worked as a reporter. When the information that you know that's legit, you're probably not going to be able to say anything about it anyway.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, you're not going to be able to say anything about it because they don't want to jeopardize whatever's going on.
Yeah, multi-million-pound deals.
Yeah, you don't want to jeopardize that. You might say they might come to you and say, "Well, we got a piece of news. We got a piece of news that might interest you on Friday." Well, can you tell me anything else? But no, just know that we'll make sure that you're there Friday. We'll let you know Friday. Okay, all right, cool.
They're making out Vini's about to go on strike.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Well, let's see if he turns up on the 31st at Madrid training ground.
That's what I'm saying, Lee. That's
Man,
what I'm saying.
People think like people that look at the title and say, "I've clickbaited it." I ain't
Lee,
clickbaited it. I'm just saying what I'm literally reading.
Lee, if he doesn't show up, let's say if he doesn't show up, you think that can drag on a little bit?
Well, let's say he doesn't show up, was he actually supposed to be back on the 31st? Does anyone actually know? He might be due back on the 1st of August, the 2nd of August, the 3rd of August. Their season don't start until, when does it even start? I think it's the 20-something, right? Let me have a look. I think it starts a little bit later than the English league. Yeah, let's have a look at the fixtures. Their league starts on the... Oh, actually, they start a bit earlier. Oh, no. Hang on. When's Arsenal's first game? 23rd. Yeah, they start a week before. They start on the 15th. The first game's 15th. There's 2 games that night. When's Real Madrid's first game?
It's got to be in about 3 weeks because they played yesterday, so it's got to be close.
Oh, hang on. Let's go Real Madrid.
They first match is on
22nd.
Yep.
So there's only a handful of games on the first week, and that's none of the teams that.
Technically, you want to say the 12th because that's usually when they want to put the first team out. So it's probably gonna be the 12th on their friendly against Deportivo. So you at least get a half of football.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they stagger it. Oh, okay. So they, okay. Right, 15th, 16th, 17th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd. So they're doing a game nearly every day. 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. But all the bigger teams are playing later. That's crazy. That's actually mad. So some of the teams would have played 2 games by the time Real Madrid would have started their first game.
Yeah.
But they're doing a game nearly every day. Oh, I kind of like that. But at the same time, how do we even know when he's due back? How do the Daily Mail know? Like, let's just be real with it. Yeah, this whole window has been an absolute fucking shit show. Everyone's had a biblical stinker, mate.
Lee, everybody in world media knows anything that's tied to Arsenal is going to bring in the money. Because our fan base will lap it up.
Facts.
It will lap it up, Lee.
And they've all been stung all summer. Look at this. Look at the state of the headline on this, by the way. Vinicius Jr. stays away from Real Madrid training as transfer saga rumbles on. Arsenal target skips pre-season return date amid contract standoff with Spanish giants making stance clear.
Watch this, Lee. Watch this. I want you to... This is how we're going to do it today. Go back to that. Bring it back up. We're going to go back to that. We're going to work through this together. Read that first line again.
Vinicius Jr. stays away from Real Madrid training.
Stop right there. What just ended last week?
The World Cup.
So how's he staying away from something that he's on vacation from? The chap is on vacation.
Yeah, he's in Jamaica apparently.
Yeah, a month off anyway, regardless of the fact. He was
at least 2-3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, at least 3. He's gonna be out. We all know that anybody that was in the World Cup, unless you play for Arsenal, is gonna be on vacation. Soccer probably got to be training by the end of the week.
Madwakey was doing kick-ups in some plush gaff the other day on the terrace.
See, I'll be ready. Arteta got to have. You got to be back this week. You know how we roll over here.
Yeah. Arsenal target skips pre-season return date. Well, the return date's not happened yet, mate.
I mean, it just got out of the World Cup. I mean, literally just got out a week ago out of the World Cup. A week and some change ago out of the World Cup.
Yeah, 2
So-
weeks. Let's
so
say
he never
maximum
was
2
going to
weeks. So he's still
training.
got another week at least before he's going back to training. But he's apparently going to go on strike, mate. He's said, nah, bun that. I ain't doing anything. He said, nah, allow that. I ain't doing nothing. How do they know that? Yeah, this one makes me laugh with it. Like, all of these transfer stories are all done just to build up hype, bring traction to their said newspaper or to their accounts online, whatever it may be. Mate, it's a load of crap. It's a load of rubbish. And when you read it, it says like, Arsenal target Vini will not return to Real Madrid training this week as doubts over his future rumble on. Well, who started the doubts? David Ornstein. So
You
is
know
it
what I mean?
actually legit or is it not legit? Because let's be real with it. Yeah, and I'm a poet, I fully know it. We lost out on Morgan Rogers all of a sudden. Bruno Guimaraes was taking off a little bit. Then that went quiet, and then bang, Arsenal in for Vini Jr. Nobody's caring about fucking Morgan Rogers anymore. Yeah, nobody's talking about Bruno anymore. It's all about Vini. This is great PR, mate. I hope we get him because I think he's quality. But if I was to like say out of 100%, I'd say we got about 20%, mate.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, let's to kind of what I was about to say. Let's say he is available. Let's say he is interested. And it gets out that he's available. Madrid's looking to move him. You're telling me you don't think Bayern Munich's gonna go to the table? You don't think any other big team is going to show
PSG?
up on the article? Yeah, PSG, especially you don't think that that anybody else is going to come to the table with big money. This is what I'm saying. It's like just let the transfer season unfold. Just sit back, chill out.
Yeah. That there from Lou Dog is spot on. Why would they leak that to Ornstein when it's only early interest? But do you know what though, mate? Yeah, the fact that we've done next to nothing this window and the season starts in 3.5 weeks tells me we've either not got a clue what we're doing or we're signing a massive player. Yeah, and that's going to mask over the fact that we let Morgan Rogers go and Bruno will probably end up at Chelsea. Although Chelsea is signing Jordan Henderson as well by the looks of it. No apparent fucking
Yeah, I
reason.
don't think we signed. I don't think we signing nothing. I think we're gonna probably end up starting the season with majority of the players that we've had. The only players that I see leaving this summer is gonna be Fabio Vieira, Reece Nelson, and then you might get one shocker. Other than that, these are his players. Odegaard. I mean, just think about it. Think about the players that have to leave. That we all would like to see go anyway. Not have to leave, but what we would like to see go. Havertz, Odegaard,
Madueke.
Martinelli, these are all Arteta men.
The group
These
chat
are his
had me in
men.
tears, man. The group chat on Saturday
Yeah.
had me in tears. Yeah, when DJP was saying, he goes, "Yeah, we signed Harry Kane. Yeah, him and Jokeris are on the bench for the first game of the season. Captain Havertz is up front."
Exactly.
Yeah, we did the same with Rodrigo last summer. That's what I'm saying. I really want to hope this is true.
If that was to come out, let's say he was healthy and that came out, I probably would believe that. I'll say, you know what, that actually makes sense. Rodrigo, I could see that. But Vinny, nah, man, come on.
Vini Jr., I could potentially see him leaving because they have signed Diamonde. However, Diamonde can play right wing. Where's he actually play? Is that his actual position? I don't know enough about the guy to know. Yeah, all I know is he ain't that good, right? And he ain't Vini Jr. good, that's for sure. Yeah, maybe in a couple of years' time, with Jose managing him, he might turn out to be that guy. But right now, yeah, he'll go in, he'll be buzzing, so on and so forth. I can't wait for the unveiling to see if he can do any fucking kick-ups. See, Gareth Bale flopped the kick-ups, didn't we? That's what I'm saying. Right? But I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, Barcola looks like he's going Liverpool. So PSG will be in for another winger. So let's assume we go and get Vini Jr. We'll sell Martinelli to PSG then. But what will happen is we'll probably keep Martinelli and Vini will end up at PSG. And then we've lost all of our targets. Yeah. And we'll end up going, well, at least we've got Zolis. Have you heard the song? Whoop, whoop, it's the sound of the Zolis. Well, fold the club. Fold the club.
That's really funny.
It's funny, but it's not. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, but you just know everyone's going to be singing that at the Emirates, mate. Like, I mean, come on, man. This guy, bro. Mate, we sit there watch Jupiler League, man. Yeah, when have we ever sat there backstage, yeah, until small hours and early hours in the morning, where I'm going, yo, that Zolis looks like a player.
That's the guy, Lee. That's the guy that when we played them in the Champions League was giving us the trouble, and they couldn't score. Every time you cross the
Same
ball, they
with the
couldn't
guy on
score.
the right wing that used to play for Man City. Yeah, what's his name? I can't remember. Chatano. He used to play for Man City, young lad. Yeah, but then Madueke just scored a madness, and then they just couldn't score after that.
But you know what? Go back to Solis. I'm kind of like I wait to see how it pans out. But I can tell you this now: if everybody's like, well, if he's an improvement on Trossard, I think he's an improvement on both of them. Martinelli and Trossard. Like, look at what we had the last 2
Yeah,
years on the
but
left hand
I
side.
think this Zolis, yeah. Like everyone's an expert on football as soon as they link to your football club because they all do the research and they want to be the first to say, "I told you he was going to be a baller" and this and that. I think he's a downgrade, this Zolis, on Trossard.
Better than Matt Wakey. I promise you.
Oh, compared to Madueke, I mean, Matt, you could get your boots
I
out
mean,
the
this is what
cupboard,
I'm
dust
saying.
them
Look at
off,
the
and you could
standard.
do better than
Look,
Madueke.
look at the standard of what I'm saying here. Look at what Trossard. He had not scored since December.
Mm.
Martinelli. Brother, anything that we can get that's an upgrade. If we can get anybody that can give you at least 13 goals a year, 12 goals a year, is actually all right, pretty damn decent compared to what we've had for the last few seasons. Because we have had absolute hogwash over there. Yeah, Shane, everybody's
Shane's funny, man. Shane, I was listening to a bit of your show earlier, man. You crack me up, bro. You're too funny, man.
But yeah, if the guy comes in and does all right, no problem. I'm not going to say like Shane. He's not Alexis Sanchez. And the only way we're gonna get any player like that, we got to sell players. If people just can't get that through their head, they have got to go.
Mm.
You have to break up the Backstreet Boys. They've got to be gone. You got to bust it up. They got to bust it up, man.
Mate, we'll end up with Rashford.
Oh, Nico Jackson.
Oh, mate, no. Look, do you know what's mad? Yeah, they're signing Danny Welbeck, and they got Rory Delap, didn't they? Rory Delap's son, sorry, Liam Delap.
What did I tell you? Unless they're gonna sell Nico Jackson to Bayern Munich.
Well, they could probably get about 75 million for Nico Jackson because Chelsea know what they're doing when it comes to sales. Yeah, and I keep saying this, and we say this every window. Yeah, Arsenal are just not respected at ball level. They're just not. They're not respected at ball level, mate. Yeah, let's be real with it. How do you only get £14.5 million for Trossard? Well, then you see like other players going for stupid money.
I'll tell you how they got it. The only reason Trossard took that deal was because he decided that's where he would have liked to go. If it wasn't somewhere he wanted to go, they would have had to pay the wages. That's the problem we got. The problem with all this goes back to when Edu was here at this football club. And me, JB, Kenny, Jed, all of us sat right here and we all have said it. Them bad deals that Arteta and them did. That now you're seeing the fruits.
Mm.
But you got Jesus on 260, what is it, 260 some odd thousand pounds a week. Jesus!
Judas
hadn't scored more than 14 for Premier League goals in his entire career. Maybe 16 at the most he's ever scored. In 260,000 pounds a week. Havertz.
Look, Martinelli and Trossard were on 180. Like, and when people were sitting there saying, "Oh, Morgan Rogers ain't worth the money," so on and so forth, yeah. No player's worth their money, bro. Unless you're Leo Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo, Erling Haaland, Harry Kane, Elise maybe, Mbappe. These players are mad. Vini Jr. They're marketable. Yeah. So you're going to get a load of money. And Salah's another one. You're right, Lauren. Mo Salah's another one. You could put Salah in there. Yeah, these players are very marketable. Saka's another one. Yeah, so they're going to make a lot of money out of them players. Bro, Noni Madueke, Gabriel Jesus, Kai Havertz. Like, for me, it's weird, bro. Yeah, but this is where we're at. So when people were saying, like, okay, cool. Yeah, he's not worth the money, Morgan Rogers. Yeah, I agree. He's not worth the money. All right, Mark Grumman, that's mad. Yeah, Leanne, she likes that Calafiori in a swimming pool, mate. Why is Fabio Vieira still here?
Can you share this, Lee? Can you share my screen? Can you?
I can't share them. I don't think I can actually do that on Video Ninja.
All right.
I'm not sure
I'll
I
tell
can
you what.
share
I'm
it.
gonna do you one better. Don't
Oh,
worry.
actually, I can share it. Hang on 1 second.
You can. Hold on just a second. Let me pull it back up.
I think I don't know. I probably can. I've probably done it before. I just ain't used this like with more than one person, more than just me on for ages. I normally do it on StreamYard. It's easier if I get somebody else on.
All right.
I can probably take. Yeah, I can probably add that into there. 1 second. Just a reminder, guys. Spain won the World Cup. Just to let you all know. Like I told everybody they would. Right, let me take the scoreboard, the timer, and the score off. And if I go guess 2, I could probably add it in, but it'd come up like it's like a guest in the corner, maybe. There you go. Sorry if you can't see that properly, guys, but that's the only way I think I can share screen.
All right.
Look at all these loans.
This is 22. This is where all this started at. You should go all the way back to 22. Just look at the players. Look at the players that we've had here. And I'm going to pull out just a little bit here. You see this? 11 million. Gendouzi. Torreira, 6 million. Leno, 3 million. Mavropanos, 3 million. Bellerin, free. That's free. Lacazette, free. I mean, just Lacazette, just that alone, you could just off the name, you should be able to get at least 10, 12 million.
Aubameyang's been sold 3 or 4 times for cash.
Yeah, when we let him go for free. Free.
Man's in Vallecano now, mate, in La Liga. No, sorry, Deportivo, La Coruña.
Yeah.
2.5 million they paid for him.
Peanuts.
We couldn't get anything for him.
Nicholas Pepe, loan. Runnison.
And then he went for free. Pepe then went for free.
We sold him for 30, now he's worth 50. Okonkwo, loan. Trusted, loan. Suarez, loan. And stayed here and we paid him. He left for free. Lakonga.
Austin Trusty's won about 4 trophies since he's left as well.
Marquinhos, loan. That's what we brought. That's what we made on transfers that year.
What's that red minus in the left?
Right. Look at this right here.
Out of all of them players.
Zoom all the way out, right there.
What's that red on the left?
The red on the left.
Above details, where it says details. Is that how much? Yeah. Is that how much we bought
this
before?
This is what we paid on the rivals. This is what we paid that year on the rivals.
Oh, okay.
Jesus, 52 million euro. Fabio Vieira, 35 million. Zinchenko, 35 million. Trossard, 24 million. Yeah, we got 15 for him. That's halfway decent. that's about some of the best business we've done in a while. Give you 19 million. Jorginho, he left for free. 11 million. Gone for free. Turner, 5 million. Marquinhos, remember him? 3 million. End of loan. That's what we paid that summer. This was in 22. You see these kind of numbers, you like, well, hell, man, what's the big signing? Oh, Jesus. Put that right there. Right there. Now, anybody that's sitting in that chat right now, in this chat, or watching this on the replay, you ask yourself, are we getting 52 million for Jesus? Are we at least getting 36 million?
We're lucky to get 4 bags of Arepas, bro. Like four Arepas, a bag of crisps and a juice. That is rubbish, bro. We'll be lucky to get 10 million for him.
Lee, this is the problem. We spend way too much money on trash.
But they'll tell us, Matty, that we needed to sign them players just to get back into the top 4. And we were signing proven, experienced players that have played in the Premier League for Pep, for this team, for that. See what I'm saying? Like,
all right, I see that argument. Lee. Okay, I'll give you that. If you knew coming back off of that last knee injury before the one he had, this last one, you knew then, I think we got a dud here. You move him on. Instead, we don't want to sell players like that. We don't want to do folks like that. We want to, we're a family and all this stuff. And now you can't get anything for him.
And now he's stuck on 265 a week.
Yeah.
Well, that's half of Vini Jr.'s wages.
Yeah. Zinchenko. For years, we sat here for years telling everybody, well, just sell him. Just sell him. Just sell him. What happened?
1 million. We sold him for 1 million in the end. Plus all the 150 grand a week we were paying him every week.
Yeah,
Plus
so
the
you
30 odd mil. Mate, we just lost about 70 mil, 60 mil, or 50 mil, whatever it may be, on that player alone. That's without Gabby Jesus.
This is 25-26. Noon Tavage, 5 million. Marquinhos, 3 million. The Cruzeiro. Give you a one out on loan. I can't remember what the loan figure is. Somebody in the chat.
I think he went for about 20 something million in the end. So I think we actually got there or thereabouts broke even with the loan fee as well.
All right.
But then we didn't break even because we paid him his wages, bro. And he was on 58 grand a week and he came in and he was previously on 2.5.
Yeah. Went up.
Yeah.
All right. Zinchenko, 1 million, as you were saying, 1.5 million. Lakonga, 300,000.
We bought him for 17.5 million, the next Vieira.
This is what I'm saying, Lee. Right there. You see what the number, this is what I'm talking. I keep trying to tell people. This is what me, Shane, JB, and everybody, we been talking about it all summer amidst each other. Is that these deals, these are the deals that's coming back today. This is why you can't go do what you need to be doing. People say, well, how is Chelsea able to do it? Chelsea sell players for top dollar. They put them on the 8-year death row contracts on £100,000. So whoever it is, they don't care whoever's coming in the door, you get paid 100,000, you get paid 120,000, and then that's it. And you get that for 8 years. So when it's time to move them on, that wage is comparable to what somebody could pay if they need to get the player. Facts. They don't have any problems moving the transfers. This is why those transfers.
Well, Morgan Rogers is apparently on 140 a week.
You see? Now he goes to Arsenal. He's going to Arsenal. He's 216.
Yeah, 250, 220, 250, 265.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. Jorginho, free. Tierney, free.
These players have won trophies, some of them, since they've left, by the way.
Listen, Lee, these are 3 players here alone you could have got something for. Yeah. Jorginho, Tierney, and Partey. Regardless of what the situation with Partey, you still could have moved them on. You could have sold them. Yeah. You could have got something for it. Yeah. You could have got something for Tierney. Jorginho, you could have got 3 million or something, something. We're not getting anything for these players. Carl Hein, loan.
I think we sold Carl Hein. Chat, how much do we sell Carl Hein for? And then we brought in some geezer from Leeds that couldn't even start more than 2 games for their academy.
Yeah, I call him Mesothelioma. I can't think of his name.
Meslier
or something like that. Yeah, Meslier or something like that. Mesothelioma. And you got Fabio Vieira, goes out on loan. Does pretty good. We watched him all year last year.
He has played well.
Don't get anything for it.
Why is he still here?
Yes.
Why have we not sold him? He weren't at the World Cup.
You know why, Lee? Wages. Yeah. The wages.
Mate, he weren't at the World Cup, so how have we not sold him yet?
Zinchenko. He left Forest. Ajax said we don't want you. Now he's sitting at home with Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu got a new club the other day. I don't even know what club. I can't even remember the name of the club. It's just.
I want to know where this is at. This is what, the 8th division or what?
Let's see where Tomiyasu's at. Tomiyasu, Ola's boy, matey.
Was he in the USL? He must be in the USL. Indiana 11.
Where's Tomiyasu playing right now? It's not been official yet.
Oh, see?
Yes, he's currently a free agent.
He's got to pass the medical.
I swear. Well, good luck with that one.
Reece Nielsen, loan.
Wait, he's still at the club.
Look at this.
13,880,000 out of all of them players. That's how much we've gone for.
All of these players. Everything that went out. This was last year, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, that's last season.
Kieran Tierney's worth more than that on his once.
Watch this. Zubamendi, 70 million.
This is euros, guys.
Yeah, euros. It was transfer market for anybody who want to follow along. Eze, 69 million euros. Jokeres, 66 million. Matt Wakey. This is the point I was making to DJB the other night. 56 million. Well, hell, if you instead of buying him, look, watch this, Lee.
Could have got at least for less.
You could have got 2 or 3 players for 56 million.
Man,
It's these are the deals. This mascara and these Havertz type deals. These are the deals of doom that I be talking about all the time. When I tell people, I'm like, these are stay away from that. You don't need to, that's a bad.
but mate, we had to do that to get back into the Champions League. It was a stepping stone, and we had to take steps backwards to go forwards.
You could have played Ethan. You could have played Max Diamond. We
could have played Kieran flipping Tierney instead of buying flipping Kivior.
Yeah, you didn't have to. You did not have to. That's what I'm saying. You didn't have to spend that money. This is money getting spent. That don't even need to be spent. Matt Wakey.
Mate, if we sign a defender this summer, I'm going to lose my shit. We do not need a defender, mate.
Johnny Stones.
He's just signed for someone today. Where's he gone? Let's have a look. Thank you. Johnny Stones is signed for. 1 second. I'm on Fabrizio's Twitter right now. I smashed these likes up. Make sure you sub to Matty's channel as well, guys. Here, link is pinned and it's in the title. So Leeds United just signed Trafford for Manchester City. Oh, they've made about 13 million quid on that deal in one season, by the way. Yeah, 40 million they've just paid for him, for that goalkeeper. And how much did Man City pay for him? 27. 1 year, 13 million profit. John Stones to Inter Milan. Yeah, he's joining Inter Milan on a free. Thank God he ain't coming to us.
All right.
Jordan Henderson's going to Chelsea. Not officially done yet. And Danny Welbeck looks like he's going Chelsea. That's Danny Welbeck one I get, but Jordan Henderson's a bit of a sus one, I can't lie. But you're right. Matty, how can they go and sign a player for 27 million quid Manchester City, then sign Donnarumma for there or thereabouts the fucking same money in the same position, oust him out the team, and then sell him for profit a year later?
This is what I'm saying, Lee.
Let me add Shane in, otherwise I won't be able to get him in.
Shane, okay, cool. Come on, I'll bring Zach
on. He's not backstage though. He's not backstage. He said he's backstage. This is OBS, so he might not be able to get on. Some people have trouble. Go through it. I'm going to go bathroom real quick there. I'm going to check on that barbecue, make sure it's all fired up properly. So give me 2 seconds there, and I'll be back. Mate,
all right.
They've just made 13 million quid on Trafford, James Trafford, in 1 year, and he's barely played. They had Donnarumma in goal.
But see, this is what I'm saying, Lee. It's like we have too many times we buy players that we don't need, and then later on down the line, when there's an opportunity to try to make a move or you want to make a move, you can't do it because you're tied to this fool. We should have sold. Matt Wakey should have been sold either prior to or after the World Cup. It's okay to say, you know what, he did 1 year. I don't know if this is what we thought it was going to be. That's football. This is business. People don't want to hear that, but this is business. You make a bad move, move on.
Facts. I'll be 1 minute, yeah?
Yeah, I got you.
1 minute.
Chat, we look at Jesus. Jesus in and out of the team, in and out of the team, in and out of the team. Should have been moved on. Should have been moved on a long time ago. Instead, he's dyed his hair and everybody's excited now. Oh, man, Jesus, he's looking great, man. And as we get closer to the beginning of the season, you're going to start hearing the club pump out news about this is how good he's looking in practice. I hadn't seen him this fit in years. Oh, yeah, he's ready to go. He's raring to go. He might even get 2 or 3 goals there when we start the season out. Everybody say he's back. We're good. He's gonna come good. He's gonna come do. Get you excited again, and then by the time we get November, he'll be on a scoring drought or either injured. And then guess what? You're stuck with him. These are the problems that we see repeated over and over and over. Reece Nelson should have never been on £100,000 a week. Should have never seen that kind of money. Who you blame for that? That's your manager and Edu. £100,000 a week. People forget he ain't at the club now, but what were we paying Nketiah when he was here? These are the kind of problems that we see pop up. They don't rear their head right immediately. They show up later on. And then you wonder, well, how is this happening? Why can't we do this? Soccer's on £300,000 a week now. Can he stay healthy? That was the first thing I said when we signed him to that deal. I have no problem with him getting the deal. My thing is he going to be healthy enough to see out the deal? And we all see how this playing out right now. We have bad problems when it comes to selling players, putting players on proper wages, and assessing the overall value of a player. Do we need to keep this player or do we need to move this player on? And we end up every single time, either the player runs down the contract or we end up having the player to leave for free. Or if we do sell the player, we sell them for peanuts. I mean, you got Martinelli coming out today talking about how much he loved the football club and I want to finish out here and do this. Yeah, that's all good and well, my friend, but it's still time for you to move on. It's time to move on. And everybody knows, everybody knows that me and Lee were the biggest Martinelli supporters on on YouTube at one point. And we've all come to the realization it's time for him to be moved on.
Facts.
It's time for him to be moved on. And then too, I'll even say this, Lee. I've said this to people. I hadn't said this in front of you, but I said it to Kenny today. Look, I'm of the ilk. After this season, we need to start listening to offers for Jokeris because you need to be able to get something for the player while you can. Don't wait until you can't get anything for the player. If you can find a better player and get paid, compensated properly for the player that you have, then move the player on so that you can bring in better player. This is what Bayern Munich does. This is what Madrid does. Madrid. This is what all these other clubs do. They move people on. They don't get attached. The players that typically stay at these clubs are usually world-class players. You might have a player that come in. He may only be good for two or 3 years at best.
Mm.
This fan base want to hold on to folks for 6 or 7 years. Some of these fans be here for 6 years, 7 years.
Yeah. Well, Martinelli's been here 7 years in the first team.
7 years.
It just took him 7 years to realise he's no good. Like we were calling out Martinelli for time. Yeah, we liked Martinelli. And again, this comes back to how much they're getting paid, mate. Yeah, because when he came in, he's got signed from a 4th division team in Brazil.
But at least somebody in the chat, I just started in the chat. Somebody just said, Brother Aaron said, you're talking about clubs who consistently win things. Well, what did we do last season? See, this is what I'm talking about, Lee. When that title, that title got won last year, right? So we won a trophy. So we won something. So this is what happened when you win stuff. It's time to start assessing the field.
Yep.
All right, hey man, we appreciate you for your contributions, but we're ready to go in another direction.
But look at this Trafford deal. They brought him in. They probably told me he was going to be number 1. Donnarumma become available. Bang, we're signing him. Yeah. And now you're number 2, mate. Tough shit. Yeah, barely played any games. Now they've sold him for 13 million profit. Why can't we do that?
This is what you have to do, Lee. This is what we have
That's
to do.
That's what elite level football clubs do, mate. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern.
This is why I keep going back to Matt Wakey. Yeah, you paid 50 last year. Hey, man, put him in the shot window. See what you can get. Hey, start listening.
If we can get 35 mil back, cut your losses, see you later.
Listen to offers. Nothing wrong with listening, man. We have to keep players in the shot window. Kenny says it all the time. The players have to be in the shot window. You have to keep players in the shot window, man. We should be listening to offers on everybody. Every player.
Odegaard should be definitely up there.
Oh, yeah, he should have been going to get it at the end of the season. When he came off of the pitch at the trophy celebration, they should have had a table sitting out in the parking lot with a little poster for sale, and he should have been sitting at the table.
Fast. Let me grab these super chats real quick. Big up Vegas, brother. Why don't any Arsenal gurus know about the 18-year-old centre-back at Colorado Rapids who played for Australia in the World Cup? Barca are linked to him for 20 million euros. Well, don't worry, though, guys. We signed a 16-year-old for Cardiff the other day. He was the youngest player in the EFL trophy this season. Matt is right. The bad deals from the past have come due. Berta is somewhat the fall guy. Exactly.
We said, but Shane's been saying this for the last year. It's been saying that people gonna go start pointing at Berta, but see, Berta walked into this. This is Edu. I keep telling people. I've been telling people this for years. This Edu, man, that shyster boy. I mean, he is some of the worst of the worst, man. Some of that stuff he pulled.
Facts.
Him and Arteta and
Facts.
the other chap, Garlic.
Richard Garlic. Big up to Chow, bruv. One of our top lads, Molyneux, off to Salford. 24, 48 hours later. Jordan Thomas to Doncaster is 99% completed. Yeah. How are we quicker than Mikel Arteta? Bro, that's what I'm saying, Chow. Yeah, your club, yeah. He's Doncaster, yeah. His club, yeah, absolutely rinsed their manager and players this season. Yeah, and they spun it around. Yeah, the manager came out and said, no, it's unacceptable. It's not good enough what we're doing right now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, and he said, something along the lines of, yeah, we need to improve, otherwise none of us have got a job. Every player's for sale or something, he said. I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, Chow, if is still here, yeah? I'm pretty sure he said every player's up for sale, something along them lines. Yeah, and he said his job's on the line as well. Then all of a sudden they spun their season around. Yeah, and this is what winds me up. But yes, it's a lower league. The premise is the same. Yeah, you're just doing it on a bigger or smaller scale, depending on where you are. And the aim of sport is to win. Yeah, and if you and this Trafford deal's wound me up. Yeah, because they signed him. They obviously told me he was going to be number one. Donnarumma, bang, they got him. They've binsed him off, and they've made 13 million quid. And we're sitting here, yeah, selling Trossard for 14 and a half. They just made profit on a keeper they didn't even want. Man, to me, it's just hilarious. Yeah, a year before the title win, he said, anyone who doesn't want a league title, tell your agent to find a new club. Here you go. There you go. And this is what's funny for me, yeah? It's just like, we're sitting here, we're 3.5 weeks before the season starts, Matt. We've still got all of these players here that were here from last year, right? Apart from Kivior, who obviously he was on loan last year, but he was still our player.
Yeah.
Right, everyone's been talking and waffling about the World Cup. Well, Reece Nelson didn't play in the World Cup. Why didn't we sell him? Yeah. Tonali wasn't playing in the World Cup. Why didn't we buy him? Right, there's so many players.
If Reece Nelson was like 25,000, 35, I'd say, realistic because he signed a contract. So let's say 65, 45, 55,000.
Yeah, he would have been out.
Contract. He'd have been out the door. £100,000, man. Brother, you think I'm going to pay you top dollar for a car with 875,000 miles on it? And 2 missing chairs? Are you crazy?
A dodgy indicator.
Yeah. With no fuel injector. You think I'm going to pay for that? No way. This is why these players ain't leaving. We were lucky to get Nketiah out the door.
He took a pay cut by 10 grand a week.
See, right there. See? He took a pay cut because he knew he was going to have to go.
Reece Nelson's got less than a year left on his contract.
He's going to ride that out.
It wouldn't surprise me one bit.
He's going to ride it out.
He's going to rinse that 100 grand for another year. It wouldn't surprise me. And if I'm him, I'll do the same shit. You put me on the contract, I'm saying yeah.
Yep, and he'll end up probably somewhere in the second division, or he'll probably end up somewhere abroad.
Big up Chow, man. My manager came out this season, just gone, and said deadline day was a PR stunt, and he wants the window shut before the season starts to avoid media drama. Hey, who is this guy? Get him to Arsenal, bro.
Sounds like a proper manager, man.
Yeah, their manager don't muck about.
Yeah.
Big up to Dash Conrad as well. Eddie brought Fabio Vieira with a broken foot, another deadwood who'll barely get anything for. Reece Nelson wages are a joke. Bro, this is the same guy, yeah, that was coming into Arsenal, yeah, to be the next Bernardo Silva. Yeah, and we're going to get peanuts for him. Literally. Same with Jesus. Yeah, and then what happened is, the window's been shit, everyone will turn on Berta. Well, Berta's coming in to clean the mess up, and I'll be real, he's had a fucking long time to do it. He's had over a year. Mate, the last time we signed a footballer. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what, Lee? You can say that, but this is almost a decade
of failures. Yeah, and
of foolishness. We were lucky to win that title last year. We didn't won that title last year. We really be having a discussion today. On top of all this. We really have, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad we won the title because it makes it a little easier to deal with this for me. With this trash. But I'm telling you, when you've had this much stupidity at the helm with Arteta in Edu before they was getting checked. Buddy, the deals that came through that door, the money's you saw the numbers, 13 million, 20, was it 23 million 1 year? Bro, what you doing with that?
13.8 and 23 point something.
Bro, that's some Enron stuff.
Mate, I looked the other day.
That's Lord and Taylor's type stuff, Lee. That's Lord and Taylor's type stuff we talking here, Lee. I mean, what? I mean, Lee, this is about as crazy as it gets.
Mate, I looked at it the other day, right? And Andre Santos left Chelsea for 50 million. How far back have you got to go to work out 50 million worth of sales out of our football club? They sold that one player that's barely played for them.
I mean, the best piece of business we had in the modern era is probably the Ox.
Yeah, because he hit all the
That was 10 years ago, almost.
yeah, he did all the add-ons. Nearly 10 years, mate.
10 years ago.
Iwobi weren't a bad deal, to be fair.
Yeah, Iwobi. That was the other one.
But again, when you're seeing players go for like stupid, ridiculous money, Balogun weren't bad, to be fair, as well. But the fact that Nelka is still in the top 10.
Example. But see, that's an example of we could have used him, and then you could have sold him.
Yeah,
because he was always going to be American international. He was always going to be that.
Yeah,
and then you could, if you wanted to move him, you could have sold him. If Monaco sells him, then he's going to get. They're going to get at least 60 million for him.
50, 60 M's. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know how to sell players. We don't know how to put players in the shop window.
It's annoying, man. But this comes back to the fact that we are not respected at board level. How comes Chelsea, under two different ownerships, can get deals done like that? Because they don't muck about. They put their money on the, as Kenny say, they put their nuts on the table. How many people were sitting there saying Morgan Rogers going to Chelsea? No one. All of a sudden, bang, 117. See you later. We're having him. We sit there and go, oh, well, what we'll do is we'll get David Ornstein to post out saying that we might be considering accelerating. You're like, bro, you're in reverse. You're accelerating backwards. I don't know what we're talking about.
You know, yeah. I'm going to judge. I'm judging Berta this season, this whole entire season, on getting these players out of here. This is the problem. This is where the problem
Kepa's still here.
They gotta go. These players have got to go. And see, it's just gonna be so damn hard because of these wages.
Yep.
And this is where Arteta's gonna have to go. Hey, my friend. And he don't want to do it because these are his people. Yeah. He don't want to go and have the discussion and say, you know what, we're going in another direction. You can either stay or we'll put you in the U21s. You let me know how you want to do it.
Yeah. That's what Jose
did.
That
discussion needs to be had. It needs to be, hey, either you playing or you know.
It's annoying because I didn't expect us to go out and sign 7 or 8 players. You know, I'm not that stupid. However, what I did think is, like you, we'd get rid of some of these players already that didn't go to the World Cup. Mate, we are literally 3.5 weeks from playing Coventry without Declan Rice, without Timber, and without Saliba. Because Declan, if he starts that game, he's getting a mad injury real quick. And Saka probably be injured by then because he'll get injured in pre-season probably. And can't start 2 games in a row. Yeah, there are 4 of our best players. Yeah, so what's the drop-off? The drop-off is Norgard. Okay, cool.
You think Calafiore is going to go 15 games straight without injury? He's injury prone.
Yeah, so's Kai Havertz.
Yeah. It's crazy. This year.
It's crazy, man. Ben White, another one. Yeah, and people will sit there and go, oh, but we're champions. Okay, cool. Well, is that it then? We'll just shut up shop and fold the club now then. What, we won the league? Mate, we've seen 6 league titles, mate.
This season is going to be the season that people realize that some of these players should have been moved on a year, 2 years.
But they always realise too late, and that's the problem.
Yeah, that's it. But see, there you go. They'll realise it, but it's too late now.
Does anyone want Martinelli at the football club? Like, real talk. Well, we were telling you for 2 years. In fact, Kenny Ken was telling you for about 3 years.
Yeah, and we fought him the first year. And then we were
we were sitting there arguing on the podcast with him. Going, nah, he's all right, man. Nope. Kenny was like, nah, get rid. Yeah, I've been telling everyone about Odegaard since day one. Does anyone want Fabio Vieira at this football club playing next season? I told you on his debut. Literally his debut. So send him back to Porto. Where did he go? Back to Porto. Then to Hamburg. And he's now in a swimming pool with all the players on pre-season up in Girona, up just near Northside. Like, It's embarrassing, mate. Reece Nelson. Does anyone want Reece Nelson starting? No. So why is he here then? What has Berta and the hierarchy of this football club been doing for the last 12 months? Like, honestly, real talk. What have they been doing? Because he's only signed 2 players.
Berta probably put in an application. You saw that? It was like, yeah, you know, when you start a job and you're like, "Ooh, man, this is worse than what I thought it was going to be." Let me.
Yeah, he got finessed. Yeah, he got proper finessed. Yeah, Josh Kroenke probably finessed him so good because he's been listening to Arteta for 6 years.
Send a couple of resumes out, man. This is rough here.
Mate, honestly though, Reece Nelson should have been gone as soon as the season ended. Ben White, cash in, see you later. Yeah, but he can't now because Timbers. And this is what I kept hearing during the World Cup, mate. Yeah, is but we have to wait until the World Cup because it's difficult to sign players. Okay, cool. Well, it ain't difficult to get rid of players, mate. Especially with the ones that are not at the World Cup. Not only that, yeah, I then heard, oh yeah, but we have to wait till the ones that are first teamers come back to see how they are before we move in the market. How about moving the market and worry about that later? How about that? Oh, but if we wanted to get rid of Odegaard, for example, and he comes back with an injury and we've already signed his replacement, we're now stuck with him. We're stuck with him anyway because like we ain't looking to sell him.
It told you it should have been just as easy as soon as they came off of that pit after the I'll even say the parade. When he comes off of that bus and heads down, locker cleaned out. Hey man, go ahead. We'll get you sorted out, man. Just know that you won't be here next season, but we're gonna make sure we'll work. Berta's gonna work with you. We're gonna get you wherever you need to get to. But you won't be at Arsenal next year. You won't be playing with us next year. We're going in another direction.
It's mad.
You got to start talking to your players like that.
Yeah, but this is what top teams do.
Yeah,
that's what top teams do. Yeah, look at Xavi Alonso, right? He's gone into Chelsea and he's gone, right, you're out. See you later.
Yeah.
You're out. You'll see you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he knows that his ball to just go, yeah, cool, you're going, mate. Yeah, but I don't know how they keep doing it, mate. Mate,
it's ingrained
50
in the football.
M's for Andre Santos. And we're scrimping and scraping around trying to beg, steal, borrow, like poncing around, selling Trossard for 14.5. And the way they dressed that up, they made it sound like 20 million euros. No, it's 14.5 million pounds plus 2.5 million in add-ons that have not added on yet. And then you see Morgan Rogers, good player, 117 M's, and we're sitting there going, nah, that's too much money, mate. All right, cool, it might be too much money, but now go and get Vini Jr. or you've failed. Like, real talk, where are we going from there? If Vini don't come to Arsenal, then what? Rashford. Luis Garnacho ain't coming. Fucking hell.
See, this is the kind of stuff that when I tell you come back, I'm gonna share my screen.
Yeah. Just to let everyone know, Shane couldn't get in backstage. A lot of people have trouble with OBS and Video Ninja and can't get in backstage, so it is what it is. So apologies, Shane. Next time. We'll do something later in the week if you're free, mate. And let me know and I'll jump on your channel, yeah? All right, let me add that in onto there. Right there.
I've been telling people this right here for years. Arsenal rejected bid for Gabriel Jesus, Palmeiras president. This was in 24.
Why? That's before his second or third knee surgery.
This is what I keep trying to tell people. Like this is before Bert even showed up. He should have been moved on. They came for him. His homeland. They came for him. They said, "Hey, we'll take him." No. What happened? Knee injury. Stuck. We don't sell players when they need to go.
If somebody came in and bit, right, so I'm seeing people the other day saying, oh, Martinelli's worth 100 million or whatever, yeah? No, he ain't. He's got 1 year left on his contract with an option to extend it for another year.
Check this out, Lee.
So how much is Martinelli worth? 60 mil? We'll probably sell him for 35 and we'll probably do a part X with some. We'll probably give him to Man United in part X for fucking Rashford. Like we'll probably do a swap deal with Man United for Rashford and Martinelli. That's how dumb this club moves. And it's not even just Berta, yeah, or the Kroenkes. We've been doing this for time. And the Kroenkes have to take a massive part of the blame because they've been here 20 years.
Do. These players should have been moved on. Arsenal turned down the approach from Palmeiras to sign forward Gabriel Jesus. The Brazilian club's president, Leila Pereira, has revealed. Palmeiras considered bringing back the Brazilian international to strengthen the club ahead of next year's Club World Cup. They were going to bring him back for the Club World Cup last summer. We said no. No.
Right, I've got breaking news for that as well, by the way, for the left wing position. 1 minute ago, Fenerbahce is set to meet with AC Milan for Rafael. That's another left winger gone. Not the one I wanted. That's another one. Where are we going with this? We're getting Rashford, mate. My dad said to me, Garnacho or Rashford are signing for us, but is it for time? Yeah, we're getting him on loan with an option.
Yeah, Rashford should be on loan. It's starting all over again.
Yeah.
It's starting all over again. This is what I'm saying. If I can't find another one. I want to say Palmeiras came in with like 40 million for him. We turned it down.
It's embarrassing, man.
We turned it down.
Mate, where are we going with this left wing, man? Like, honestly, because we only need 3 players, in my opinion. We need a proper midfielder. We need another decent midfielder, and we need a proper left winger.
You said, where's it going? It's going left.
It's going left.
It is going left.
We're going to end up with Martinelli and Solis as our 2 left wingers. We're fucked, mate.
Bingo! Now you get it, Lee. There you go. There you go. Me, Shane is saying it every morning. Every morning, Shane get up and say the same thing. Every morning, Shane is up. Same exact thing I've been saying. Same exact thing. We all know this. We know that Solis was coming in. And then Martinelli. And then he's going to hedge his bet because Matt Wakey, he'll try to play Matt Wakey to the left if he need to.
Play Eze out on the left.
Play Solis out to the right if he need to.
Jesus will probably still be here. He can play left.
Yeah. It rains on the wall. We're not signing Vinicius. If we do it, it surprised me. I'm just looking at the situation, and I don't see the situation. I told Kenny, I said, you go back, we look at we go back to the last few signings. Let's go back. We go to Jokers. Jokers, we all saw what happened. He came out, said I was ready to go, want to go do something else. He went on strike. We saw how that played out. You go to the big signing before that. You go back to Aubameyang. Aubameyang, same thing. I don't want to be here anymore. Ready to move on. You know, whatever. He's out of here.
Yep.
You know,
Mate, in the Milan, they've gone in for John Stones today, and they've signed him already. I know he's a free sign, so it's slightly different, yeah. Right, but he's gone into Milan. Here we go. It's just done now 1 minute ago. You know, I know it's different because he's a free signing, but still got to deal with the agent. Still got to agree terms. Still got to agree like image rights and all the other fancy stuff. Still got to get all the lawyers involved and so on and so forth.
If you want a good indicator of if we're actually looking for somebody, let's go to the Declan Rice deal. Me and you both, we talked about this when it happened. We actually bid the money. We know this. We actually put the bid in, and the bid was rejected.
Yep.
And they said, well, come back in the summer. We're not selling it right now. If you're interested, come back in the summer. What happened? Came back in the summer, paid $25 million more, ended up getting the player.
Yep.
Where is the concrete bid here for Vinicius? Have we put down 115 on the table just to say, let's just put down, we open it up.
Yeah, we'll open it up. Here's 110.
Yeah, let's go.
110. No. You're taking a piss with that. You better come back with a proper offer.
All of this exploring, all this Dora Explorer shit, Carmen Sandiego, all this exploring and looking, you know. This is Clark and Anderson. This ain't it. No. Until I see the actual money, and then I see the player doing this.
Yep.
With Berta on the other side of him and Arteta on the other side. I'm not buying anything.
Signing the papers.
Yeah, signing the paper. I'm not believing anything.
Bro,
hey, yo. You know, I see it to the video. Hey, yo. You know, stuff like that. No. No, I'm not buying it, man. Not buying it.
Mate, we've been stung too many times over the years, as fans. Yeah, the fact and reality is, this club have been like an absolute disgrace this summer. Yeah, it's almost like they're just happy that we've won the league now.
The problem.
And then it'll be panic stations right at the end, and then they'll start doing stuff. Man.
These wages have jacked us up, and this is going to be the year that people are going to look at the team, and the frustration is going to be all over the place this year. Because people are going to finally come to the realization of we've held on to some of these players way too long. We should have sold them. We should have moved on. but you had too many people in the fan base. Oh, they can do a job.
They can do a job.
As North always say, this person can do a job. That person can do a job. This person can do a job. Norgard can do a job. That person can do a job.
Yeah, cool. How well can they do the job? Is it any coincidence here that Bukayo Saka had his worst season for Arsenal when we won a league? Is it any coincidence that Martin Odegaard had his worst season for Arsenal when we won a league? Is it any coincidence Kai Havertz had his worst season for Arsenal when we won a league? Funny that, isn't it? Yeah, these are three starters under this manager, Matty. Every week.
The manager comes out. After that, the manager comes out after the Champions League final, and he's talking about we need to be doing this, moving quickly, getting this and getting that. The first thing we should have been doing, we should have been going out and getting the big time players. But the problem we can't go do that is because he can't not get rid of the players that he like. He has an emotional attachment to the. See, that's the first thing about coaching is you have to detach yourself from players emotionally.
Is there any coincidence the new deal he's apparently had since March has not been announced yet?
Yeah, it'll get announced.
Do you think he's got the ump? Like, do you think he's actually genuinely got the ump with the hierarchy over this summer, or do you think he's just chilling?
You wait until we go on a 5-game losing streak or 4-game losing streak, and that deal will come out. All kind of deals will come out. You hear all kind of people resign.
Well, we're probably going to smash Girona fucking 6-0 on the 1st of August. Yeah. Then we'll go and sign fucking Bruno. That's all died down, by the way. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up at fucking Chelsea, mate. Bruno Guimaraes to Chelsea, here we go. Watch. It would not surprise me one bit.
I said it. I told Kenny earlier, I said if Roger leaves, then he goes to City.
Yeah, and I think Rodri could leave.
Yeah,
Rodri's 30 years old.
That looks more realistic when you step back and look like, oh, you know what? Roger, Pep's leaving. Pep's gone.
He's won everything at Man City.
Yeah,
he's won everything in football.
Yeah, he's at his stage of his career where it's kind of like, okay, I want a new challenge. I want something.
Yeah, he's the captain.
Can go back home, go to Spain.
Yeah, he's a legend in Spain. He's always the one with a microphone when they're winning stuff.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and they need a player like that, so it'll be a Tony Kroos replacement.
That's it. Word you took it right out of my mouth. I was just getting ready to say. We all know Mourinho likes to love Tony Kroos. We know this. This was a fact. We know this. That was one of his favorite players. Yeah. So you go back to that. It all makes perfect sense. Well, what makes perfect sense on the other end? Bruno Guimaraes going to Man City fits right in, right next to Elliot Anderson. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, Elliot Anderson, Bruno Guimaraes. They're looking at Buadi. That could be up in this summer or potentially for next summer. But they're going to try and do the deal this summer.
This brother right here got good sense because that's what we need to be. This is what you better be trying to find the best available free agents. People that the best available, not just anybody that's free.
I'm glad you said that because I'm going to show you something right now. I'll show you something right now, mate, because this is the same club, just in the female version, right?
Yeah, when they got when they got the free signing last week. Yep, I know exactly.
Oh no, Matty, watch how many free signings Sleggers are signed. Yeah, watch this. And look at the clubs they've come from.
Yeah, they get the best available free sign.
Watch this. Chat, watch this. Watch this, guys. I can share my screen. Watch this. Georgia Stanway, midfielder, Bayern Munich, free. Anya Betel, defender, Barcelona, free. Misa Rodriguez, that's Spanish goalkeeper's the Spain goalkeeper, #1 women's goalkeeper. Real Madrid, free. Yeah. Rutzler, yeah. Frankfurt, free. Selena Serci, oh my day, she's buff, by the way. We're definitely watching Arsenal women next season. Undisclosed. Lisa Buam, 500,000. And Isabella Dam, undisclosed. Look at the clubs, mate, that we got the frees from. Bayern Munich, Barca, and Real Madrid. That is Spain's #1 goalkeeper, mate.
So you see that, and then you back to what the brother was saying right here. Well, let's look at some of the players that's out on loan. That's going back to some of these clubs.
Yeah.
Who does Bayern Munich have going out on loan? Oh well, let's see what they got over there. We could maybe go get a player for that's over there that we can go 1 or 2 players that we might can go look at bringing in. This is what I'm saying. You got to be crafty during the transfer window.
Sorry, she's #2 goalkeeper, but even so, she has played #1. Sorry, my bad. Misinformation. She's #2. Manuel knows. She's a fucking good goalkeeper, though.
Yeah.
that's the point. You've gone and got a good goalkeeper, a very good goalkeeper. Yeah. All of them players that Sleggers have signed. Yeah. And guess what, mate? She only lost one league game last season, finished 5 points off the top. One league game lost last season at Arsenal Ladies.
This
Didn't win it. Yeah. Bang. We're going out and we're getting the best free signings and we spend a few quid here and there along the way.
Lee, this is what I'm saying. When you go back and you go back to the Matt Wakey signing. And that's why I'm saying you didn't have to make that signing. You could have went and got somebody on. You could have got a decent player.
Maybe we could have gone and got Conceição, Brian Zaragoza. We could have gone and got
it's-
Ilias. We
yeah,
could have gone and got
Zaragoza was
someone.
over at Roma. You could have got him. He was at Roma.
Exactly. Mate, we could have gone and got Elise the season before. A Champions League release clause he had, yeah? For a team in the Champions League for 45 million.
You could have got. There was another left winger that played for Bayern. He's a youngster, but he played for with a Vieira over there at
Oh, Hamburg.
Berlin.
Yeah. I know that.
Maurice
Yeah.
Krodemeyer. I think it's Krodemeyer. Somebody might know what I'm talking about. But he's up and coming.
Yeah.
You could have put him over there. That's what I'm saying. There's enough options for
Mate,
the output that we got from
You
Matt
see
Wickler
that
last year. You could have got
Sabari guy?
Ilias put over.
Sabari, the Moroccan guy, yeah? Moroccan forward. Or midfielder or whatever he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. They signed him during the World Cup. Yeah, how comes they didn't stop Bayern Munich signing players during the World Cup when they're at the World Cup?
Yeah.
And why is it? Oh, yeah, it's the World Cup, mate. You can't sign players with the World Cup on. Well, why open the fucking window then? You might as well open it on the day it ends. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's just pathetic.
Grand
man.
opening, grand closing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing, man. Yeah, and the thing is, this comes back to the ownership for me, right? Because, okay, cool, we might pull out a Julian Alvarez. We might pull out a Vini Jr. We might pull out Bruno Guimaraes. All three of them, yeah, mate, I think all of the fan base, everyone will be universally like, yo, that's a decent window. But only if certain players leave. Yeah, because we know this manager. We've got a 6-year window sample of this manager. Sample size of this manager. We know. Yeah, we know Kai Havertz is one of his favourites. Odegaard's one of his favourites. And we know Saka's untouchable under this manager.
Matt Wakey.
Madwakey, exactly. Well,
You
he was
requested
telling
Matt
Eze, oh yeah, I was teaching him how to defend properly. Let the geezer go forward, bro. That's his job.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so Vinicius comes in. You stay Vinicius for the defense?
Well, you're putting him at left back while Calafiori's running around like a wild horse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you know Vinicius? You think Vinicius for play defense? Hell, man, y'all don't watch Real Madrid. No way.
Yeah, bro, my man knows ball. Yeah, he's at Villarreal now, to be fair. Yeah, Malero. Yeah, he is a baller. We were linked to him last summer for 60 million euros, yeah? Villarreal paid 16 million. Why the fuck haven't you bought him yet? And he slapped it at Villarreal. He smashed it. He's a baller, that geezer. Mate, we sit there watching all these leagues once or twice a month.
I mean, you can go find this. This is what I'm saying, Lee. Like, if
Bro, go to the J League. Look at the J League,
Yeah.
mate.
Hey, if you want to get realistic, now you can go down to Segunda League, the Liga Segunda, and go get you some players. Jeremy at Depot. Yeah, he's
a
what I'm
baller.
saying. You got it's enough players around. This is why what goes back to the whole thing about football. This is why
Chipete's a
during the
left
World
winger.
Cup,
He plays at Malaga. He's a baller.
folks was like, "Oh man, we used to have these discussions a couple years ago." They go, "Oh well, where can you find these players? There are players all over the world that can these are players."
But
all
this
over
is
the
why
world
I come
that
back
you
to
go-
the
that you go
ownership,
get.
mate, because everyone's going to blame Berta so far. And I hear it because his job is to negotiate deals, with other clubs. That's why he's been hired, right? To get the shit off the payroll and negotiate. Him, the manager, and Josh Kroenke have all obviously sat down with the rest of the board and they've established how much money we've got to spend and which players between them all we're allowing to leave. And we're sat here how many weeks into the window? The window opened on the 10th of June? 15th of June or something? It was before the World Cup, I think the window opened. Thank you. So now, we're sitting there and we're going, right, well, we'll go and get Leeds goalkeeper that couldn't play a reserve game. Yeah, because that went well. And then what we'll do is we'll go and get Zolis because he's got good GA. Yeah, and we're letting Trossard go. But what are we doing? Yeah, and for me, I'm pointing the blame at the ownership. Yeah, and I've took my foot off of them for a minute, right? Because they have given a lot of money to the manager. Yeah, and to hierarchy, filtering it down to the manager, right? Different sporting directors, technical, whatever. But there's one constant here, Matt. We're shit at selling and we take forever to sign a player. That comes
this
back
is-
to the owner.
And
Different
this is-
people along the way, matey.
I told you, your boy Edu fleeced him. I told
Shyster.
you, I keep telling y'all that, man. I don't know what y'all keep missing that part about. Edu fleeced ownership. Hey, man, I know what I'm doing. This, 10, and the third. And when you let your prize asset, when you let Aubameyang walk out that door, regardless of the situation with him and the
That's on camera. He said we cannot get money
This
for Aubameyang. And 3 or 4 clubs have since.
We have video evidence of this dude being a dumbass. You have video evidence. He said it for the world to see how stupid he is. While Garlic was bringing, what's his name was bringing a cup of coffee.
Yeah, Garlic was bringing him the coffee.
Garlic was bringing everybody coffee.
No, it was Vini. It was Vini bringing him the coffee. The CEO of the club was bringing Edu a coffee.
Why he said we let the prize asset of the football club leave for free.
Can't get any money for him because he's over the age of 30.
Nothing. This is why, Lee, I'm saying. I hear what everybody's saying, but you have to go back to the scene of the crime. The scene of the crime starts with one Edu Gaspar.
Mate, look at this.
He completely blew it.
Mate, look at this. Right? Look at this. He leaves Arsenal for Barca, yeah? His market value was 15 mil according to transfer marks. He left for free. Barca, his market value was 15 mil still, yeah? They sold him for 12. Right? Then Chelsea sell him to Marseille for 4 mil.
Yeah.
Then he leaves on a free. Sorry, I'm lying. Hang on. Chelsea to Marseille free. Okay, yeah. Marseille. So Chelsea let him go for free. Sorry, my bad. So Arsenal and Chelsea, the two dumbasses, let him go for free. Right? His market value was 5 million. Marseille sold him for 9. How did they get 9 million for him, but we can't sell him for nothing, and neither could Chelsea? Right? And then he goes back. Yeah. And now he's gone. I think maybe that was a loan then. I don't know. Maybe that's a loan. That's maybe why it was I don't know. But now, Deportivo La Coruña have just paid 1.5 million for Aubameyang, bruv. Right, and you think Aubameyang's not on 100 grand a week?
Yeah.
You think he ain't on 100 grand a week? Yes, he was on 350 at Arsenal, cool. But you're telling me we can't get a single penny for that guy and 4 other clubs have? It's embarrassing, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that comes back to the owner. Stop employing idiots. Yeah, either run it yourself and do the day-to-day stuff and all the calling the owners and agents, and you want to do it, Josh, you do it then. But don't employ people and then tell them what it is and then not let them do their job.
Lee, this is why I said it's going to take Bert at least 2 years to get sorted out.
And he's lucky that he's walked in and we won the league with the signing straight away.
That's what I'm saying.
But he ain't going to have no leeway. He ain't getting no leeway, mate, because this fan base is on his case already.
Well, but see, the same fan base is going to have to realize these are the players that y'all begged to stay. When it was time for Odegaard to go, when it was time for Martinelli to go, Havertz, Waka, all of that.
That drink right there sums it all up, mate. Desperado.
Yeah. All these guys, with his posse, the Arteta posse, that's what I'm going to start calling.
What is Edu cooking? Yeah, a mess. Salmonella.
Yeah, a mess. This is now you see what the problem is. 250,000 here. Pull the wages up. So people
Yeah,
see.
let's do the wages. What, the current wages?
Yeah, pull these wages up right now. The wages are seen. That's what I keep calling the wages.
Capology. There we go. I'm just going to go and check on that barbecue, make sure it's still burning. Otherwise, I have to whack some more coal in it.
Yeah, you be like I do.
Yeah, I'm definitely not
cooking the books.
Cooking the books. That's what he's cooking. Right, let me go to club salaries, Arsenal. Right, let's go.
Look at this.
Look at that. Look at that. Right, give me 1 minute, yeah?
Yep.
Smash the likes. Chat, smash the likes up, yeah? I'll be 1 minute. I'm just going to check on this barbecue quickly, make sure it don't need any more coal in it, yeah?
All right, I got you, Lee. All right, look at chat. Just look at this right here. 280,000 pounds. Kyle Havertz. Jesus, 265,000 pounds. Saliba, we know is worth every nickel. Odegaard, 240,000 pounds. 240,000 pounds. How many goals, chat, did he have last year? Was it 2, 3? How many goals did he have last season? How many goals did he have last season? Not 3 seasons ago, last season. One Martin Odegaard. Declan Rice, 240,000. He's worth every nickel. Jokeris comes in, 200,000. Martinelli, 180,000 pounds. Now look how crazy that is. 180,000. Ben White, 150,000 coming off the bench on a daily basis due to this manager's ineptability of taking care of his players. Magalhaes, 150,000 pounds. Marino's on 130,000 pounds coming off the bench. The Wild Horse, 120,000 pounds. The Wild Horse. 1 goal. And that was against Brighton. Thank you, chat. 1 goal. That's what we paid. We're paying 240,000 pounds. Quarter of $1 million. Almost. A week. That's what he's getting. 1 goal. 1 goal. Havertz injured half the season. Jesus injured half the season. Thank you, Angelo. Not to mention these bonuses that goes into it. Just giving away money. We're giving it away. Giving it away. Wait till the league gets back, because I'm gonna want him to scroll down, because I got a bomb I'm gonna drop on y'all in just a second. Got a bomb I'm gonna drop on y'all in just a second. Because people don't realize what's coming. Because some of these players are going to be up for new deals very soon.
Facts.
Some of these, Lee, can you scroll down? There was somebody here that I saw that there was a landmine. Keep.
Right,
Zolis, I know
Zolis is right. Matty. Sorry, I've only just seen this. Zolis is confirmed with a green tick. He's on 90 grand a week.
90 grand a week.
How much was this guy on? How much was Zolis on at...
I'm going to go 25,000.
I'm going to say 35. 38,000 euros, mate.
Yeah, well.
38,000 euros. That's, yeah, you're about right. 25. Well, it's probably about 30. So we were both right. We were there or thereabouts. How is he on 90 grand a week?
How's Matt Wakey on 150,000? Watch this, Lee. Start right there. Go down. Oh, don't go nowhere. Go scroll down. I'll tell you, just go down 1, 2, 1 more. Stop right there. Stop right there. This is your landmine, chat. You think for 1 second when it's time, because Ray's deal is up next year. You think for 1 second he's gonna take 100,000 pounds to re-sign with us? You are your damn mind. You better get ready for 300,000. And if you don't, guess what he'll be playing at? Real Madrid.
Yeah, probably.
He'll be out of here.
Well, yeah, Courtois ain't going on forever, is he?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, Lee. He won't be here. He won't be here after next year.
Bro, how the fuck are we put Zolis on 90 grand a week? And that's confirmed. Where it's got the green tick next to it, yeah? That is official. In fact, let's go even deeper than that, matey. Watch this. Where is he? Zolis. Let's see what his bonuses are. Let's see what his bonuses are. 13.5 a week.
Yeah, that's what Angelo was saying in the chat earlier about these bonuses.
This is verified. Look, it literally sits there and says verified yes in a green. Not every player is verified. This is verified, bro. How accurate this website is, I am flipping no. But why would certain players be verified and the others not? That is crazy. We have put this geezer on 90 grand basic salary, bro.
But you know what? That's no different than what Chelsea does. You sign them on them deals, £100,000. Everybody gets £100,000.
Bro,
It's
this
the
is
ones
ridiculous, mate.
It's the ones up at the top, the 150s, the
Mate, look at this.
160s, 280s.
Look at this. This is what he was on. This is what he was on, bro. How'd you go from 32 to 90? Make that make sense.
That's crazy. That's wild.
How does that make sense? From 32 grand a week, say 33, we'll round it up, to 90.
Lee, you know what you call it. You know Arteta is not just the coach; he's actually manager. So you know he has a say so in this too, right?
Yeah, of course. It's legit. The website's legit. Yeah, it's the most accurate website I see on the internet for football wages. It is, and the fact it's verified, and you could do all leagues as well. This is
So
crazy, man.
if they triple his wages, what they got to do for Vini?
Do you want to see Vinny's? Do you want to see Vinny's? Yeah,
Yeah, Vini's on what 400, right?
480.
450.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I've seen, yeah.
No, watch this.
That's 575. Starting at just 575 just to get him to sit down.
Watch this. Yeah, Real Madrid. You're gonna fall over when you see the total with bonuses. Vini Jr. 480 a week. Yeah, he wants the same as Mbappe apparently. That's verified as well. Now watch this. Jude Bellingham 400. This is euros though. Yeah. Look at Vini Jr. with bonuses per week if he hits his bonuses. So he scores a hat trick, he's hit his bonus, right? He hits his bonus, he's earning 721,000 euros in that week. If he does back-to-back hatties, he's got $1.5 million kind in his bag. This is mad. Yeah, it is crazy. We have just put Zolis on 90 fucking grand a week. Mate, that is mental. What's Mbappe's bonuses?
Oh man,
This is verified as well, by the way.
I just said 1.5 and look. I said 1.5.
Oh my flipping god, mate! I've never checked that.
Yeah, I just said 1.5. Look what happened. 1.3, right?
Wow, his bonuses are 7. His bonuses are more than his base, bro. This guy could genuinely earn 72 million euros, a year without any endorsements. If he gets his bonus every game, bro, what? What the fuck? No wonder Vinny's got the hump. He's thinking, nah, bruv, this guy's getting paid more in bonuses than I get paid if I hit my bonus. Oh, this shit's crazy to me, mate. So I'm just going back to the Arsenal one.
Yeah, you can go back to the Arsenal, yeah. Because I want folks to let people understand. I want people to understand the severity of this situation and why these players are not leaving. Because when you look at these numbers, and you see Kai Havertz on 280,000 pounds.
What's his bonuses?
Jesus hadn't played 40 games of football in 2 years, and he's on 265.
Jesus is getting a 50 grand a week bonus if he hits a bonus.
A bonus, bro.
So
He's getting a bonus to sit on his ass.
When he got that bonus, yeah, for scoring a hat trick against Crystal Palace, around Christmas time, last year or the year before. Bro, look at the gross career earnings.
I'm down here looking. I was just going to say, look at what we paid over his career. What he's made over his career.
This is a shambles. Now look at this. Yeah, chat. You need to understand this. Yeah, watch this.
Havertz.
Yeah, this is Havertz. Sorry. Look at this. How'd you go from 34 grand to 250 at Chelsea? Let's go. Jesus. Let's go, Jesus. Let's see what his bonuses are.
This is gonna be wild here when y'all see this.
Verified as well, by the way. Literally verified.
Lee, look per week.
66 grand a week in bonus. He scores a hat trick against. Bro, look at his gross career earnings. Jesus Christ, these men are nicking a living, bro. Even if they pay 60% tax on that, they're still caked for life. Now watch this. Now watch this, yeah? Ready? Guys, how'd you go from 90 to 265 by leaving Man City to come to Arsenal?
Yeah.
And how did Man City go him on 75? Yeah, 75. Yeah, and then just put him on 90 instead. So yeah, you can have 15 grand more. Have 15 more.
Just hanging around the building.
Yeah, mad, isn't it?
I mean, he's walking around the halls.
Yeah. Now
That's
look,
what you do, man. I'm just
265.
Yep. Not bet 365. 265. Wait, Arsenal 265.
Still fine.
Right, this barbecue's
crazy.
lit, man. This barbecue is going crazy. I'm loving
What
life.
are we to do?
No, just leave it. It's fine. It's bubbly. I'll put more coal on it, so it's just like the flames are going
I'm going
crazy.
to get up.
Yeah, I just made you get up. Mate, watch this one. Yeah, watch this one. This will be interesting, because I don't think we've done this about Woody Good. Yeah, let's see what his bonus is. Verified, 60 grand a week, skipping around.
To do nothing.
To
Lee,
pass
have
it
you
back
noticed
to
one
Bukayo
thing?
Saka or Ben White or Declan Rice.
27. Yep, 27.
Yeah, 28 this year.
Yeah,
and
he's just
look at his
everybody,
career
he's gonna
earnings,
kick
70
on this
mil.
year. Yeah, everybody, he's gonna kick on this year. He's 27.
Yeah, well,
This is
it's
what
coming
you
into
see,
his
what you
prime
get.
now, right?
Yeah, what you see is what you get.
Mate, there's a lot of people in this world that believe as soon as a player gets to 26, 27, they go into their prime years. We've already seen the prime for a lot of these players. Every player is
And the prime-
different.
Yeah, exactly. 22, 23. Every blue moon you find a guy that's 27, 28, 29, take off, but you don't see that too often.
Look at the state of this, though, man. Fabio Vieira, verified, 45 grand a week. Why is he still here then?
Yeah, and look over there. Look at the expiration column.
Right there. Mate, look how much money this guy's nicked out of football. 12 million quid.
This was Arteta. This is Edu. This is the stench from Edu again. Here we go.
Yeah. And why is he not left, though? He's on 45k fixed.
Look
So
at
we
Martinelli.
can't get rid of him.
Go look at Martinelli.
Let's have a look at Nelly. The guy that runs the ball out of play every time he gets
Yeah,
it.
mesothelioma.
He's verified as well. This is funny, man. But it's not funny. 45 grand a week in bonus. Jesus Christ. Look at his expiry. But although he's got an extra year, we can add on to that. Look how much money this guy's nicked out of football. Yeah, this guy was playing in Division 4 of Brazilian football 7 years ago.
Scroll down, Lee. I want to see these numbers. Scroll down. I want to watch. I want everybody to look at these numbers. Go on down. Look right there.
It doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you.
I mean, he was
But
down
look
there
at that.
getting
How'd you go from 70 to 180?
Lee, he was probably down there in the 4th division getting 180 reais in a loaf of pão.
Yep. And they say if you turn up early, we'll give you some arepas for breakfast.
In a guarana.
A guarana.
That's what he was getting from down
His
there.
estimated gross earnings, 55.6 million so far to date. Yeah. No wonder he's walking around smiling. But look at this. How'd you go from 30 grand? How'd you go from what you were on to 30 grand in the first place? And then how'd you go from 30 to 70 and then 70 to 180?
Go to
And you
Bayern
also say what you said about David Raya is exactly what we're seeing here, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because David
That's
Raya
what
is going to
I'm
be going, well, hang on a minute. I'm one of the best
He's
keepers.
going to be 2.
Mm.
Three gold gloves. Three
golden gloves in a row.
3 golden gloves, bro. I need 225 easily.
But do you want to
Or
go buy it?
Real
Yeah?
Madrid. I'm out of here, yeah. Because I want people to see I mean, look how crazy this is when you look at the players, what we paying some of these players, and then look at what other folks are getting paid.
Where's the Bundesliga? There it is.
Because this is madness.
Bayern München.
And if I was Real, I'd demand top dollar. No
Same.
way no way.
Right, where we going? Harry Kane's on same as Vini Jr. Let's see what Harry Kane's bonuses are. He's on 480 a week base. 120 bonus. Look how much money he's earned in his career. Fucking hell. Bro, Matty. Don't it make
He's
you feel
worth every
sick
nickel.
sometimes, man? He's a baller, but I mean, come on,
He's
man. Look
worth
at these
every
figures, bro.
nickel. Yeah.
He's worth the money. He's fucking brilliant footballer. But at the same time, his release clause is 65 million euros. This is verified. We'll go and put the money on the table, put 100 on there and say we're having him. And look when his contract's up, mate.
Yeah. Yep.
65 million release clause. 65 million release clause. Cool. Bid 130. Yeah, reject that. Yeah, go and get Harry Kane. Yeah, and we walk the title next season.
Change it to pounds.
Change that to pounds. 65 million euros would be about 58 million pounds.
You can do it right there. Look right there. We say go up and look to your right there. We say, oh, wait, say the euro, where's green at right there? You see where you verified yes, look to your right from that.
Oh, sorry, currency. Sorry, my bad.
It's all good, brother.
Hey guys, 55.4. 55.4. So I didn't even see that. Sorry, guys.
I think you just added that.
55.4 million to go and get Harry Kane out of his contract. We'll go and do it then. Yeah, go and do it then. Yeah, go and say, we'll pay you £500,000 a week. We'll give you 100 grand in bonuses. So you can get 600. So now you're on more than you're on. Yeah, and Bayern, oh, by the way, if you're 55.5, yeah, is 100. We're having him. Yeah, because that's a player you do overpay for. Yeah, that's a player that walks into that team and he'd be perfect for Mikel Arteta. Yeah, because he drops into midfield, he's got great passing, he holds the ball up, and he can score out of nothing. Yeah, go and get him. 55.4 million. Bro, I didn't even know that. Let's have a look at his wages over the years. 12 years ago, he was on 5 grand a week. Then he went to 50, then he went to a 100, then he went to 200. Yeah, then he went to 400. Man's just doubling. Doubling. 10 times double.
Lee. And then from 14 to at least 2021, he was like, that was when he was showing up for cooking. That's how much they were paying him when he was cooking.
Yeah, that was when he was winning golden boots against Aguero and that. Like, cooking. Bro, look at the money, man. This is crazy. This guy's earned £153 million playing football. Fair fucking play to all these players nicking their living, mate. Yeah, because none of them are worth all their money. Let's just be real with it. But Harry Kane's a baller. And the fact his release clause is 55.5, let's say. And his contract ends. I don't know if there's an option to extend that for another year. Bro, just go and sign him. Just go and sign him. Say, yeah, here's 100 million. Harry will pay you 500 base. Yeah, and you get 100 grand in bonuses if you score every week. Yeah, if you score more than 1 goal in a game, or you get more than 2 GA or something. Yeah, if you win a golden boot. Yeah, trophy bonuses and all of that. Yeah, give him a signing on fee. Do everything. Go and get Harry Kane to Arsenal, mate. We pissed the title. Literally dog walk everyone. He's such a good player. Such a good player, mate. Right, listen, I'm going to have to wrap though, guys, yeah? Because I'm starving and that barbecue's bubbling away nice. And I'm not cooking salmonella. Unlike some people that got sacked from Forest after getting the, well, he didn't get a boot from Arsenal, to be fair. Read that. Bless up Andy Hart. To be honest, if the Vini Jr. rumours are BS, I'd take Rashford. Believe there's a quality player there. He did well at Barca.
Right, baby.
Bro, you right, mate? Yeah, he did all right at Barca. Yeah, however, there's a reason they never brought him, bro, and they spent 3 times more on Anthony Gordon.
Lee, if you have to, if we have to get Rashford, it's got to be a loan. Don't you spend it? Don't you?
Yeah, but we're buying for about 40 mil.
No. We wouldn't be buying anything loan. If you got to get him loan, that's the only saving grace about the damn Sterling deal. Because if we just signed Sterling, I grew hair. If we just signed Sterling, I'd had an afro.
Mad. Yeah, Rafa Leao could be going to Fenerbahce, guys. That's another left winger gone. We're ending up with Rashford. But
he might go to Italy. Hey, he might go to Italy then.
Yeah. But don't worry, guys. Arsenal are working hard in training in Girona. Good one. Yeah, how about go and get some players, mate? Get rid of some of these players. Why am I seeing
Hey
Jesus
man,
walking out?
if Leao's get ready to leave, then hey, we need to be shopping Martinelli. Are y'all interested in Martinelli?
Martinelli to AC Milan, that'll do, wouldn't it? 60 mil. It's crazy. Big up Japarican, bruv. Bless up, my brother. Lee, when I first read Arsenal were extremely serious in signing Vini, I truly thought I was reading something from an onion, bruv. Bro, none of us know. And that's the point. Everyone thinks they're in the know, but nobody's in the know, bro. Yeah, as long as we ain't signed Garnacho, which we ain't. I don't.
God.
Mate, fucking hell. My dad sat here in September or October and said, you're signing Rashford or Garnacho. If we end up with Rashford, mate, I'm going to flip. Yeah, and most of the fan base, and I hear what Andy's saying, there is a decent player there. He's not shit. However, I don't want him. I don't want him. Yeah, the guy, he'll have a little purple patch. Yeah, and as soon as he don't fancy it and he gets his legs under the table, he's down in tools, mate.
This is why I said if you you have to entertain it, it has to be a loan. You cannot bring him in and give him that kind of money.
Facts.
Cannot.
Yeah, and it's high wages. But yeah, Arsenal pre-season starts in literally 4 days. They're already out in Girona, having a jolly up in the sunshine, doing kick-ups in training. How about going and sign some players, mate? Yeah, like, what are we doing here? Why did they go to Girona 5-6 days before the game? Oh, to acclimatise to the weather. No, what's a load of bollocks? Yeah, it's hot out here, and it is hot. Yeah, it's still nearly 30 degrees right now, and it's 10 o'clock at night. But this club, man, they need to do something, because this is jarring me, mate. Yeah, and I've tried to keep my calm, but every day that's a party that goes past, I'm just like, nah, mate, they're taking the piss now.
Yeah. Well,
they're taking the mick. Yeah, we've still got Reece Nelson at this football club. Vieira. Nah.
Yeah. You better get your mind right, because it's going to be rough.
Yeah, man. But listen, mate, always a pleasure, man. Who's live that I like? Oh, yeah, Potsy's live. We'll raid Potsy. Pots has been live for 1 hour, 3 minutes.
Rashford watch. Hashtag Rashford watch.
Yeah, Rashford. Rashford to Arsenal. Eyes emoji. Raid. A Rashford watch. Rashford watch raid. Yeah. Hey, mate, what you got coming up, man?
Brother, when are we back on the podcast, man? That's right around the corner, ain't it? You got, like about 2 weeks,
that'll be... Maybe we should do it just before the Community Shield.
Yeah, so that's about what, 3? It's about 3.5.
16th is the Community Shield.
It's about 2.5 weeks out there. So
yeah,
about 2.5. And then I'm trying to get back up and running, man. I just got my work has been kind of hectic this summer.
Yeah, you got to get that money, man. Get that money in, bro.
Yeah, I got to get that dollar, man. Yeah, I got to get that money, man. I've got to do the Rashford. I got to do the Havertz. I got to get my money, man. Got to get this money.
Bro, some of these players are nicking an absolute fortune. It's crazy money. Yeah, when you see Harry Kane's earned 153 million without any endorsements and adverts and anything else, it's like, I can see how Ronaldo's a billionaire. I can see how Zlatan's not far off. I can see how Messi's probably a billionaire. Yeah, because they're just getting endorsement. It's like you're seeing bang average footballers earning 100 million quid in 5 years.
265,000.
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad, mate. We were born in the wrong era, mate.
Yeah, you know a lot about that.
Because we both get a gig now playing football, and I was shit. It doesn't matter if you're shit. As long as I can run fast, which I could, I'll get a game. But now, listen, bless up to everyone locked in. I'm going to go and cook up this food. Oh, yeah, them rocks are fire. Look at them. White rocks. Beautiful. Yeah, we're going to blitz some food on there. I'll be back again tomorrow. About midday, 11:30-ish. UK time, early in the morning-ish or midday-ish. And then I'll be back again in the evening time as well. So yeah, bless up, mate. Always a pleasure, man. Yeah, always love talking football with you, man. And make sure you raid down Pots there. Man. And big up to everyone who's liked, shared, subbed, commented, donated, all that good stuff. And yeah, man. We've gone from Vini to Rashford. That's just what we reckon. Big up, brother. We're out. I'll be back again tomorrow, yeah? Laters.